Disconomeflute. In God and Mother Nature, with their power, send thousands of fireflies of orange light to illuminate the way of the gnome to a dome. And inside the dome, there is a hole that leads under the ground to a discotheque where all the rainbow colors are spinning round and round and round. And the people in the discotheque are stomping their feet and doing the boogie. Red, yellow, green, orange, purple, the color of kings. The crystal ball is spinning round and round. As the angel feathers fall from the ceiling to the ground of the discotheque. This is Disconomeflute. And the gnome hidden is smiling. And the people dance and boogie with peace, happiness, gladness. In their minds and souls. And the angel feathers keep falling from the ceiling to the discotheque floor and from the clouds of heaven. Disconomeflute. And round go the colors of the rainbow, all together that produce the sound of Angel Feather, the one-man band and associates. And the people move their feet, dance and boogie. Gladness, happiness, fiesta. Disconomeflute.
That sound I made especially for Mikeal Douglas. When I found his autobiography, when I found out that Mikeal Douglas was given to living with the hippies and taking LSD, smoking marijuana. And that was a cool book. That was a mysterious book. I don't know, I just stumbled across it. I started reading it. I cleaned his father's driveways. Well, I did. Kirk Douglas. That's all I'm going to say. That sounds the sound that played in the magical moment that Mikeal Douglas got his fame start. I blew the headphones. I didn't even know he was going to be there. I didn't go out work in the truck because the spring brake broke.
As you can see, we put a little bit of knife throwing today. Put this board over here. What we're doing is we're carving out Jim Morris's face.
I love him Douglas, and I remember, I think it's a funny thing.
Knives that chop out
because I'd rather not say nothing.
That's new art.
Kirk Douglas, rest in peace. He chose us to clean his driveways.
He throws paint. He makes Jimi Hendrix.
And I saw one of his movies. Gunfight was really good. I was never a fan of his. The reason why I went and cleaned the guy's place next door. The Roy Marmor came out. I was like, wow. $100 million marmor for it. Can you believe that? I cleaned that. I was under my power. I let this publish and Larry too. Larry was there. I hired him because he didn't money. I was way back in 1999 to 1995. And the way it works is that, I understand, my maid, according to this guy, my maid has a $12 million home. And she has the Volvo of the year. And all she does is light dusting. And that's just the way it's going to be. Because if it's not that way, people throw Oscar Mayer wieners at me. So they bag on me. She's got to be straight. That's what I'm taking it. So, 30 to 10. When I get older, And myself, I hope that's not happening over here. That really is different. It's different. So as I'm hearing that they're asking why you should bless the driveway cleaner. And poor Kirk Douglas is going like, well, you know, I heard he got shot. He got shot. But they're bagging on him, oh, he got shot, but he has a little brother who was on your property because they know him. According to what I understand. He's always traveling because I've always been traveling. And I didn't know this. And they keep bagging and bagging and bagging and bagging and bagging. Ooh, he didn't bless it. That's what I thought it was, you know. I was feeling the same picture. You didn't bless, you didn't bless it, you didn't bless, you didn't bless your driveway cleaner, you didn't bless your driveway cleaner. Ooh, you know, that's what the rich is like. The rich, you got the fame and fortune. You know, I didn't even know that Mikeal Douglas was married with Kathleen Turner. I was there. I had a different lifestyle. So I'm homeless guy, caveman. But I made it to be a trucker, and I'm having my days off now, and I'm really appreciative of this because I've been making music, and I pop the piano keys, man. You know, I'm playing like pinball machines. You know, that's impressionante. I've never seen nothing like it myself. It's a long time to do the piano keys pop. It's scary, that. I mean, you start to get scary. But then I finally got a hold of Kirk Douglas through this messaging, and immediately, man, when I told him, here I am, I'm the driveway cleaner, he was happy. I felt that he said, I'm going to do you up. I got to do you up, you know, boof. And I was like tripping that when I came out of that stairway, I thought he was doing like that for a reason. I said, fine, fame is funny. I've been dealing with this all my life. And they need to sign, you know. Oh, man, of course I need to sign. I'm just good not to sign. It's a pleasure to be here. Thank you, you know. And then I told Mr. Douglas to go inside the studio, so you got to keep that secret, you know. So as I look at it and I feel it, I think I'm supposed to send to the studio. Because I can put it up on sound line, you know. Well, of course, because I'm within. When I'm running down Pudalawa and I'm with my girlfriend, and there's some strange bro up there on the top, and I can hear Mr. Douglas telling me, here's your chance, buddy. You can run, be just like, you know, Romance in the Stone, but I don't have a shotgun, so I got to play it off. We got away, though. So run, que no sé qué, cae el Juan Carlos Negrete. I was there to go have a good, peaceful time, you know, like, they want to do that, the women, you know. Send some brands or que no sé qué, show-offs anyway. That's what the red is for, the Indians within, friends within. The within and all that. It's not bad either. It's good. It's spiritual. Oh, man. I was just remembering. I still think of that day, you know. I was there at Kirk Douglas' property, and the lady, the maid was opening at the windows. Go away! She was telling she didn't like me. Get out of here! I don't know what was going on in there. Anyway, I was like, this sucks, man. I said we should have came with Albert, and we should have fucking, excuse the language, jackhammered the whole fucking thing free from Mr. Douglas. You know what I mean? You know, they rent out one of those steel jackhammers. Make it rocks, put the rocks in the fucking wheelbarrows or in some truck, and then just repave the whole thing for him, free of charge for you. I'm your driveway cleaner. That's what I wanted to do, but my brother didn't want to do that. He said that, you know, because the stains weren't coming out, you know. I was like, isn't the muriatic acid going to take the stains out? My brother was like, no, you know. I said, this sucks, man. I don't want to keep working, dude. This is embarrassing. I'm trying to scrape off the oil. So the muriatic acid was going to take it out. He's like, no, it's not supposed to take it out. It's supposed to lighten it up. Really? Well, lighten it up, huh? Huh? He said, because in that way he'll call us back, you know, when it gets more dirty. I said, well, I like my way better, but okay, that was his way. And then that's when Roy Marmol appeared, and it's important. Because this guy, Roy Marmol, comes up to me and he tells me, he says, this jewel right here on my turban, he had a turban, I can buy half of what Earth offers. So I was standing there, I looked at him and I said, okay, this guy's hitting me up for change with some sort of line that, he's very rich and he got his things stolen from him, He goes, and I have many others at home that I can buy what the Holders offers. The man next here, he's one of the most fanciest businessmen on earth. So much money. And there's a suspicion that there may be a little thing on the floor. Because the roofer didn't know what he was doing, got thrown off the property when the when the owner was here. Paying me an excellent amount of money. George put it down because he couldn't smoke marijuana. And I said, well, I'm going to work. I'll take it. That's where I took Larry. Man, it's a $125 million mansion training. This ain't bullshit because there are. But it's just not too much open to the public. You're not going to find that. You find a $250 million mansion, but that's about it. This was just like stepping in a gold mine of cash. And don't say no to Roy. Roy is not a no fucking, excuse the language, he ain't no jokester. And he says that's $100 million flood, that's money. He goes like that. This guy that lives across the street from Kirk Douglas, my goodness, I got to meet him, man. I was like impressed. I thought I was he threw this one guy welding off the property. I mean, I've never seen this guy. This guy just, so much power. He's a smaller guy, Prince, man. Right now he's like, up there, Rabbi, the Jewish man is the fucking richest thing that exists on the lands of Beverly Hills. And he came early, man, but when he came in, I knew he was coming in. I'm the owner! Oh, shit. Good morning. He said, I just got in from trip. This is this guy welding the gate, and he went up and he said, you mother... I've never heard with so much power, man. This man has so much power. He has to have the 2000 Rolls Royce and the 2001 in his parking lot. That's already created in 1995, man. That's what he rolls in. Special permits and things. Or he don't live. Understand? That's how no one else has that. That's how the rich are. So that's why I'm coming here, and I've always, your spirit's always been good, But then who knows how it's going to go with in the flesh. It's like my friend Brian. I love my friend Brian. Oh my God, dude, he's such a fucking great guy, man. I love. He's been with me years. It's frivolous understanding and everything, but oh man, I had 19 heart attacks, and I can clear that whole thing up for you, man. I was dead already. I'm back from the dead, and when you leave your flesh, you don't have ears anymore. So you can see what their lips are going to be moving when you're out of the flesh, and the eyes are the bulb of the soul, of the lamp. So you look, but you'll see people, they'll be moving their mouths, and like Pink Floyd says, he says, your lips move, but I can't. He's out. He's in like this. You're dead. The body's just laying on the metallic bed over there, declared dead because no one wants to pay for more oxygen. You're like free. Oh, right. But you're still nervous, and you can feel the spirits like being judged by the light. And then, I turned my head like that. And I said, oh, where's my dad, I said, I was going to say hello to him, and then I started listening. But I couldn't read what his lips were saying, what the flesh was saying. And I could hear what he was thinking inside. Like what you say is your mind. It's not the mind, it's spirit. Spirit inside. He was worried about my mom. He didn't give a shit about me. He was just looking at the doctor saying, where the hell is the corpse? Man, where is he? Oh my God. He had a little left for me, but maybe it's better he's dead. That's what he was thinking. I knew exactly, he couldn't tell me nothing. And he was like, oh my God, Bernice is going to shoot me in the head. That's what was going on. Inside of the flesh, there's another voice, which is, the one that's to be used when you die. It's like when you go to the other side, you don't use the voice of the flesh. When you're here, you use the voice of the flesh and here. And it's good to praise the Lord God in secret sometimes, in spirit and truth. So with the red, with spirit and truth, it's something cool. So I don't know what it is. I'm just here to say, hey, you know, Mr. Douglas, he said he's going to do me up. So I'm like, wow, that's cool. I hope that's not happening to you. You know, it's going to clear up that, you know, the driveway cleaner just came, and whoever's bothering you to get in there, because that's your thing. You know, people with millions of dollars, that's their thing. You know, the driveway cleaner appeared now. Now the guy can't throw weenies. They throw weenies at each other, brother. They throw ice cream on weenies, something like that. Well, if it's not that way, I'm sorry to bother anything. I send those little strips I make on my cell phone. I made an album. The album is Local 47 on Vine Street. I have talents no one ever taught me to play. I'm very dumb that I didn't ever go to school too much because kids would bother me and try and hit me. And I hated school, man, you know. I went to 6th grade, finished 5th grade. My brother was a stoner. They kicked us out to school because he stole the computers. And he dragged me into it, you know. Carlitos, all that. I missed a lot of school there, and then my cousins were supposed to take me to Ecuador. Well, they did, to better schooling. They're with Casablanca and Toyota and all that. You know, I'm not going to complain anything. I was like, I got the green track in the con for 7th, and that was impossible. You know, I couldn't be there because Juan Carlitos always would speak bad at the blue track. He had said the blue track is good, and the green track was the worst. So I hated that school anyway, the tracks and all that shit. So I wanted to go to Bancroft where the blonde girls were, but, you know, and my brother went. So that same day, I took off. I skipped school and I begged my mom, my cousins are coming. When my cousins came, they said, well, what grade are you in, Andrew? You know, we're going to take you to Ecuador to better schooling. You have to stay away from your older brother. You can't be with your dad who drinks whiskey. We're testigos of Jehovah. We're going to live on the farm, and you're going to go to fine schooling. I was like, oh my gosh. They're complaining about my black friends and all this shit. You know, I was like, oh my God. All right. Oh, cool. We went with Gonzalo. He's a great dude. He said, what grade are you in? I said, I'm in, actually, he said, what grade are you in? You know, you're probably already going through about halfway through 8th. I said, yeah. I didn't do 7, so I jumped. And when he took me over there, they put me in 9th grade. That's where I met Christian Nardis. Christian Nardis is my brother, man. He's my little buddy, man. You know, I should have been in the same school with him, but they put me in 9th grade. What the hell are they doing? I never forgot. I forgot to tell them that. And I did 9th grade, sort of. I learned Spanish really quick. I learned to speak, read. I knew Spanish, but reading and writing Spanish was pretty good, half and half. But most of the time, my comprehension is on playing video games and popping the pinball and being on the streets. And so they kicked me out of that school because we began to, like school, here's Angelito de Piedra, you know. Angelito de Piedra came out cool. We used to love him in school. Cutting down the trees and shit. So I didn't pass. I was going through with 14s. And I got expelled. So I came back over here with those papers I got into Fairfax. I was one day in Fairfax. I got hit up by some 10th grader who told me, oh, I met up with my homegirl Vanessa that day. Oh, wonderful, 10th grade. Wow, Vanessa again since 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th. And then again in high school. Great. Some guy who picks me up. Where you from, fool? You doing like that? Oh, no, this bullshit. And the teacher's late. And they're hitting me up in school. So I left. And then I damaged the school after. Well, I got involved with the artist causing damage, and then, you know. And it was a cool thing also because we met up with the CBS crew and everything. It wasn't me, but somebody around there in the days of Chuck. It's graffiti art. So it was a good thing. You know, right on graduation day, you know, it was a meeting with them. That's what all they did. I just play video games all the time. Run from school police. I'm not going to go back to school. Fuck that. And then they put me into Hollywood High School after being in Fairfax. I didn't last a day there. I just said that's where I met Antonio. Oh my God, I got to see my friend Juan Carlos Munoz there. He's a good guy too. And he was, what's up, Andrew? You know, oh my God. I said, I can't spend another day. This school sucks, man. Hey, I left. I went home to sleep. I went back on to sleep and I would dance for the girls and all that. And just play video games. That's why I know pop the organ and I read the Doors now. And I throw those knives. You see that one that I put up is if you can get me a place where you can make a like long place like this, I can put the places like that, have some music. I can carve out the Doors, damage them, and I'll make a painting. And I tell you, these limousines come out of nowhere with these blonde guys, man, they look like Christ, man. I was stupid when I was younger. When I made the first one, this man came out of this limo. I've never seen a limo like that one. He popped right in front of 646, and he was looking at me like that. I was like, oh my God, man, I know I should have said something. I should have said, hey, man, sir, are you looking for this one? I made it was bad. That's what all of a sudden, that's what I like. These are, they're really interested in that. Anyway, make some good selfies. Some of them suck like that, but it's just on the cell phone. Something amfm, you know. It's cell phone music right now. I don't have money. I'm working on it. Have a great day, Mr. Douglas. Just checking in with you. Probably don't even want to hear all this.